Hello friends, this is Satvinder Bhatia from Sukhmani Immigration Services, Brampton, Canada. I'm a regulated and licensed Canadian immigration consultant. Today, I'll be sharing with you information on a very important topic. The topic is why points are not coming down in express entry. So I'll be talking in detail with you, but before that, a very small request. If you are new to the channel and have not subscribed yet, please do consider subscribing. We talk a lot about Canadian immigration news, update, tips, tricks on this channel. If you like the video, please share it with your family and friends so that they can also benefit. Please press the bell icon so this video comes to you immediately when we upload. So without further delay, let's move on to a very important topic, which is about express entry and why CRS is not coming down, particularly in CEC, Canadian Experience Class. So this is a burning question. I have been asked this question many times on TV shows, on my channel, in comments, and on radio shows. Many times I have been asked this single question: when will CRS come down? Why CRS is so high? These are very common questions. And you know, the current state of express entry. Let us first look at the current state of express entry. Then I'll answer you this question. Not only answer you, but also give you the solution of that. So, current state of express entry, the pool statistics as per November 18 data, there are more than 218,000 people in express entry pool, and out of that 16,495 are having CRS of 500 to 600. 500 to 600 CRS. So that's the pool statistics. Now let us look at the draw statistics. What is happening in draw? So the draw, recent CNC draws, Canadian Experience Class draws, the cutoff was 539 to 547. So last four draw I'm talking about. Very high cutoff, 539, 539, 547, 539. Very high cutoff. And the another problem, the size of the draw is also very small. The size of the draw is also just 400. Once it was 500, three times last three draws were like 400. So that's the current state of the draw as well as current state of the pool. Now, what is the impact? Now, the impact is many people are not able to reach to the desired CRS. Many people are not able to reach it. Now, the question is, who is the culprit? Now, the main culprit is PR supporting LMIA. The PR supporting LMIA gets you 50 points, 50 points. So 50 points are straight away added on to your express entry profile. If you have a PR supporting LMIA, 50 points are added. Look at this picture. All people are running a race, and there is this one person who is sitting in a car, LMIA car, and of course he is going to win the race. This is not fair. Somebody is sitting in a car and others are running. No, that's not fair. This is what is happening. So what happens is you get high chances of ITA. Your chances of getting the invitation to apply ITA are very high. Candidates with PR supporting LMIA get additional CRS points. 50 CRS points they get mostly. Now, let me tell you, there is also a 200 point LMIA, but I am not talking about 200 point LMIA because 200 point LMIA is first, it is not so common. Number two, the 200 points LMIA is for senior executives. So age, work experience of the person who are in express entry pool does not match with the senior executive role. It doesn't match with the senior executive role. That is why it is in tier 0, the highest tier, tier 0. So that is why I'm not talking about 200-point LMIA. I am only talking about 50-point LMIA, which is mostly people get 50 points LMIA. Now, these points are added to your current CRS score. Whatever your current CRS score is, it gets added. So if you get on your merit, if you get score of 485, so in my previous videos, I have explained in detail, taking sample cases and explained in detail how you can reach to 480, 490. So I'm not going to repeat here. So, but on your merit, you cannot reach more than 500. It's very, very difficult. Very difficult to reach more than 500 points of on your merit. So suppose you got 485, 490, right? On your merit, you got 485 or 490, and 50 points you get because of the PR supporting LMIA. So which makes it 535 or 540, depending upon how much you have on your merit. Suppose you have 490 on merit, 50 points, 540, you're done, because 539 is the CRS. So that's how the things are going on. So that's about the calculation. Now, why PR supporting LMIA is unfair? It is unfair because this LMIA is because mostly you get it because of the employer-employee relationship. It may be possible that somebody is working in his uncle's company or his aunt's company, and they support him and they get him the LMIA. Or he has good connections with the employer. Or, and I am not trying to mince word here, yes, there is misuse. People buy and sell that. So yes, there is misuse, and their potential of misuse is there. But all this is not a level playing ground. It is not a level playing ground, because somebody who is having a LMIA is competing with someone who doesn't have it. He will not get 50 points. So those who do not have LMIA, they struggle for getting the points, and they keep repeating IELTS exam. That's one problem. IELTS exam or English language test. I have so many candidates who have done 4, 5 IELTS, SELP, PT core. There are candidates who have done all 3. There are candidates who have repeated IELTS 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. So repeat English language test, they are doing that. And they don't have the access to the employer. Either their employer doesn't say, no, I won't support, or employer is rude enough, right? We won't want to entertain that. So they are competing with a very high CRS. That's not fair. And now they are left with the option of learning new skills. So many candidates, what they do is okay, what we'll do, let's do the PSW certification. Let's change the category. And many do that. They learn trade skills, or some are learning French, which is very, very common. People are learning French so that they can add on to their score. But look at the difference. Somebody who is getting 50 points and other person is struggling to get the points. So that's the situation right now. Now, arguments for removal. And because it is not fair, the fairness in CRS is not there. So that's the first argument. The second one is these points are not based on the merit. These points are basically, based on the connection, not on the merit. Of course, this will reduce misuse, and also it will prevent exploitation. Sometimes employers say, oh yes, I will provide you LMIA, but you work for me more hours. Exploitation. So that there are ensure that equal opportunity for all, because if these points are removed, everyone will be on the level playing ground. So it will be merit based, there will be equal opportunity for all. So these are arguments for removal. Now the question is how to do the removal process. Don't do removal process like you did particularly with SDS, right? Not sudden. Please don't do that, right? So how to implement, that's also very important. So implementing is should be first of all determine a cutoff date. Okay, example January 1st, 2025. Determine a cutoff date, and after that cutoff date, there will be no points awarded for the LMIA. That's one, determining a cutoff date. The second, grandfather ongoing applications. So those people who have got the LMIAs by whatever way should be grandfathered and should be considered. So phase two, merit based points. Now you can add some merit based points. You can increase maybe brother sister points, or you can do other things to add merit based points, but not, maybe you can increase language scores, but not like getting the points through LMIA. Employer verification checks, you can do that to see if there is the owner of the company is related to the employee. So that employer verification checks can you see. So announce the changes. This is the most important thing. Announce the changes, please, in advance. So people get prepared, give them time of at least a month or so. So that's, I have said all this to Immigration Minister. I've sent emails, letters, all have been done. Let us see if they can implement and how they are going to implement. The most important question is how it is implemented, not when it is implemented. So that's the most important question. The way it is implemented is more important. So again, if you need to discuss your profile with us, more than welcome. And that's actually these are my thoughts, but if you want to add on, you can put in comments your thoughts about this PR supporting LMIA. So you need to discuss your case with us, more than welcome. You can book an appointment with us. Our office is located in Brampton. Address, email ID, phone number, everything is given here. We have one office and that is in Brampton. I'm repeating, one office and that is in Brampton, and everything, every possible detail is here about us, the contact information, and very important, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do consider subscribing. Thank you very much for watching the video. Thanks.